It was a cold autumn morning when billionaire Ethan Cross spotted something that froze him in place. There, on a park bench near his estate, lay his housemaid, wrapped in a thin blanket, his infant son resting peacefully in her arms. And for the first time in years, Ethan felt a wave of confusion, guilt, and something he hadn't felt in a long time. Humanity. Ethan Cross was a man of power, sharp suits, silent chauffeurs, and a mansion that echoed with emptiness. After his wife's sudden passing, his world became all business and no feeling. He buried his grief in meetings, numbers, and silence. The only warmth left in that mansion came from Mia, a quiet, soft-spoken maid who had joined just 6 months earlier. Mia was young, maybe mid-20s, always polite, always working. She cared for Ethan's baby, Noah, with a tenderness that the billionaire couldn't muster for his own child. Every morning, she'd hum lullabies in the kitchen, kiss the baby's forehead, and whisper, "You're safe now, little one." Ethan noticed, but he didn't say a word. To him, emotions were weaknesses. He paid for loyalty, not love, but life, as it often does, was about to test him. One rainy evening, after returning late from a business trip, Ethan found the house strangely quiet. No lights, no sounds, except the faint creak of the front door moving in the wind. He called out, "Mia?" No response. He ran upstairs. The crib was empty. Panic hit him like a wave. He alerted security, checked the cameras, and there it was. At 2 a.m., Mia had left the house carrying baby Noah in her arms, wearing a worn-out coat and holding a small bag. Hours later, as dawn broke, Ethan's car pulled over near the town park, and there he saw her, sitting on a bench, asleep, holding his child close to her chest, shielding him from the cold. Her lips were pale, her hair damp with dew, but her arms, they never let go of Noah. Ethan stepped closer. "Mia," he said, anger and worry blending in his voice. She jolted awake, terrified. "So, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." "Why? Why would you take my son?" Ethan demanded. Tears filled her eyes. Because I thought you'd never come back for him. He cried every night, calling for warmth, not milk. He needs love, sir, not luxury." Her words pierced him deeper than he expected. For a long moment, Ethan said nothing. The sound of distant traffic and a crying baby filled the silence. Mia trembled. "I wasn't running away. I couldn't stand seeing him lonely in that big house. I thought maybe I could comfort him till morning." Ethan looked at her, the young woman who had nothing, yet gave his son everything she could. Her shoes were soaked, her fingers blue with cold. And suddenly, Ethan saw his wife in her, not in looks, but in heart. He remembered his late wife once saying, "It's not money that raises a child, Ethan. It's love." That morning, something inside him broke and healed at the same time. He took off his coat, wrapped it around Mia, and whispered, "Come home." She hesitated. From that day on, Ethan changed. The mansion no longer echoed with silence, but with laughter, lullabies, and life. He started spending time with his son, learning how to hold him, feed him, and simply be there. And every night, he'd find Mia reading bedtime stories beside Noah's crib, smiling softly as a little boy drifted into sleep. Months later, Ethan surprised her with a new home, not as her employer, but as a family. "Mia," he said, voice trembling with sincerity, "you gave my son love when I couldn't. You gave me back my heart." Sometimes, it's the people who have the least who give the most, and remind us that love, not wealth, is what truly makes us rich. Tears welled in her eyes as she whispered, "You gave me a place to belong." "No," he said gently. "Please, come home. Both of you."